ariko man abantu bose nagize ngo nabishe ngo muri ngo nabataranya kubwijambo ry'Imana naramwarikomeje turakomeza gushaka ngo tire kusimana yacu mbe twayire gusa
apfuye Yo mutara kwica abantu bose barazuka kidada dokura twica abantu bivuyemo sinonga kubisha
ariko mana ngwishije akagwe naje kangarukira Imana uzimbe nanarisha abantu nzingo barekera kuvuga ijambo ry'Imana none bose bakomeje kurivuga naje ngarukiye Imana
wakoze kuza kandi tukwakire mu muryango wa Kereziya icyo tugusabye kimwe ni ukwemera ukabatizwa ibyaha byose byo wakoze n'amaraso y'abantu gomenye gose Imana igagakoza
Yesu duhimbaraga Paulo nasirasi mu gihome
duhimbaraga
imbaraga
Paulo nasirasi
mu gihome Yesu duhimbaraga
Paulo nasirasi mu gihome
Thank you so much, the pupils of St. Giovanni Nasaran Primary School. I think many of us have picked something, one or two. But the readings of today and the skit that we have just seen, they are guided by this theme. We are all called to live a God-given purpose in Christ. The Dean of Mutolere, Reverend Father Sebatware Joseph, our dear chaplain, Father Uwiringiyimana Deusdedit, our dear religious sisters. I've seen our Member of Parliament, Mr. Roland Kanya, and all other dignitaries, our dear parents, our dear students. Is it good afternoon or good morning? Good morning. How are you? Thank you so much. Today we celebrate two extraordinary saints, St. Peter and Paul, pillars upon whom Christ built and strengthened his church. As you have seen in the skit, Peter was a fisherman from Galilee, and Paul was a land Pharisee from Tarsus. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, while St. Paul persecuted the church, yet both became saints who allowed Christ to transform their lives. The feast of St. Paul and Peter reminds us that holiness is not reserved for the perfect. Holiness is God's work in those who surrender themselves to him. There are 6 points that I would like us to at least pick 1 or 2. One is that God sees what we can become not who we are. God sees what we can become, not who we are. When Jesus looked at Peter, he did not look at a fisherman, but the rock on which to build his church, as we have heard from Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. You witnessed also in the skit that people did not understand what the rock means. Ask your neighbor that, do you understand? Thank you. When he looked at St. Paul, he did not see a persecutor. He saw an apostle to the Gentiles. Let's discern and see in every person what God is seeing, and help him or her and handle them the way God would handle them. Let us not look at failures. I was here for 4 years. I started in 2002 here, senior 1, up to 2005. I was a very young, tiny boy walking through these classes. And I had some teachers like Teacher Seva Genzi. I have seen him. Teacher Seva Genzi was my teacher of mathematics. Thank you so much. I had some teachers like Dr. Habakwiha is here. He's my teacher. He was teaching us physics that time. We had other teachers. I had the teacher, we used to call him Musori. He was teaching us chemistry. Kindly, that teacher taught me chemistry, and I got a D1 in chemistry here. Thank you so much, dear teacher, and other teachers. At that time, you teachers who were teaching me, were you seeing a priest? The Lord is good. So when you look at these young, energetic gentlemen, kindly hold them with care. Out of them we have ministers, out of them we have priests, out of them we have doctors, we have lawyers, and may God give it to you, my young brothers. The second point is greatness comes through conversion. Peter wept after denying Jesus. St. Paul encountered Christ and changed completely. Every authentic vocation begins with an encounter with Christ. Our church today does not need perfect people, but converted people. Number 3, the church needs courageous witnesses. You have seen in the skit how St. Paul, St. Peter were captured. St. Paul was beheaded. His head was cut. I happened to be in Rome in 2023, and I happened to visit Tre Fontaine. Tre Fontaine is the place where St. Paul was beheaded. When these soldiers cut his head jumped 3 times, and wherever it fell, there gushed out a fountain of water. St. Peter, where the Vatican is seated, that is where the tomb of St. Peter is. As you have witnessed in the skit, he said that I'm not worthy to be crucified upside like Jesus. He said, crucify me upside down, and he was crucified. But these two understood that faith is more important than comfort. They teach us that authentic leadership is sacrifice. The point number 4 that I want to share with you from the readings is that leadership is service. St. Peter was a leader. Jesus entrusted Peter with the responsibility